دش وليد جيمز 2. وليد جيمز 2. طبعا التو لا تحط مسافة على طول يمها، بس بين وليد وجيمز في مسافة. لا تنسى الاشتراك يا اخوي حبيبي. احب. ايوه تقدر تدش. بس تمام. دش عادي على المقطع شو اسمه. انا كاتب هلا والله الحين. الحين انت قاعد تشوف صح؟ لا لا دش على المقطع نفسه، راح تحصل مكتوب مباشر عندك. من انقذ النجوم. ايه ايوه. لا هذا انا قاعد اشوف نفسي الحين، انا قاعد اشوف نفسي. دش. لا مكتوب باتمان ذا انمي وذن ومكتوب باتمان بالعربي. اول فيديو تونا يعني الحين توني منزله. دش على الصفحه مالتي الرئيسيه هذه صوره باتمان، شفت اللي عليها دايره اللي فوق؟ دش عليها راح تحصل اول مقطع عندك اللي هو طالع. ايوه باتمان بالعربي مكتوب. اي راح يصير صدى ترى شي عندك. من عنده هجوم كامي. سيلينا. هل قضيت الليلة مع سيلينا؟ نعم، لاني انا لعبت هذا ايه هذا هارفي رفيج بروس وين. من اعتراض عنده تعرضت هجوم قاسم. خادع. البطريق. هي البطريق. هو البطريق هذا كابل بوت اوزويل، عرفت؟ تحقق. ايه لا مو هو شخصية، هو مسمي نفسه البطريق. ايوه. تحقق. تدخل. ايوه تحقق من هاتف. تدخل. لا خلنا نتدخل. هل تدير؟ تعرفت؟ هل تدير بمعرفة الأوجه؟ نعم أدين كالعادة. كيف انفصلت أنت وسلينا كأصدقاء كالعادة؟ عندما سيدة الكامل كشفت هويتها. نعم. باتمان. بس خلاص الحين ندش نبلش. موافق. شوف باقي الحلقات هذول مو نازلين. صافي عندك اهم شيء ها؟ اي لود هو صح. انا الحين هم لود عندي، لان انا داش قاعد يصير عندي لود. بس تمام. شوف الكلمات شلون صايره. طبعا لان اللعبه امريكيه فحاطين لك الكلمات مقلوبه. هذه الليله مصيريه.
Their legacy untouchable until I learned the truth.
طبعا هذه صورة أبو باتمان اللي هو بروس وين وعائلته.
He ruled over Gotham from the shadows, and everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe after a bloody battle.
لعبة حلوة بس يبي لها واحد يكون لاعبها من أول حلقة.
Were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
هو معقدة ممكن اللي ما يعرف إنجليزي عرفت.
And with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down.
اوكي تعرف وهذا مترجم يعني عرفت. بس في شغلات ما تترجم يعني عرفت.
In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long dark winter comes the
هذا المجرم معروف قديم يعني.
Now if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
ايوه برج وين؟
Lucky 13.
ايه
There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce?
صح.
Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
صاحب الدورة الرئيسي. Okay.
It's hard not to become the mask.
يمكن أنت صح.
At least a little.
I can believe it. We are what we do, after all. With you, I question whether Batman is the cover or Bruce.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing.
Meaning
that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
they happen on the casino floor.
بس يبين إذا أحد بيطلع أو بيدش عرفت.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
الحين هذا الأربط.
The Bat computer can...
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with the badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
طبعا هذا هو الباتمان اللي هو بروس وين.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You?
And
what in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end.
والله الصوت شكلي.
And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori.
بس دش هذا وتقدر تكتب.
Something's happening and it doesn't look
like تكتب كومنت تحت.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
يلا حبيبي. هلا.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
تعال معي.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
قلت لك يلا اطلع برا يا حيوان.
The correct answer is, are you dead?
اوب الله قص البلعوم.
Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
سحبها ونحاش باتمان.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
باتمان هذا اخرس يعني. الله زين. صدق هذا.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm
اهم
okay.
شيء انك انت بخير يعني.
Run, now.
الحين شي الذيب يلا
What
الحين.
you did to that man, knocking him out like that. How did you do that?
فعلت هذا.
I had a different impression of you from TV.
يبا روح يركض
I said run. If you stay, you'll die.
إذا بغيت ستموت يوم.
Thank you.
لازم ابعد الشبهه
Commissioner Gordon on the
ما
line.
يعرفون ان انا
Scrabbling
باتمان.
audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
هلا بالموتر. خلاص.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler.
He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
يلا خلينا نشوف ريدلر هذا شنو وضعه.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
استعد للقتال. هذا ريدلر.
Please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues
ريال ما
can't be solved
يصبر.
with
ريال
handshakes,
بيكفي بينفي.
Maury. This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
يبا روح زين.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
ايش دعوة الدرون ما يشوفونه
I'll need
ما
a place
يسمعون
to drop
صوته.
in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature.
Riddler.
A terror from the past.
Riddler.
I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
The conundrum that drives you to
زين. نشوف
distraction,
هذا.
rattling around.
Some kind of torture device.
The riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
يملك رؤية خيالية.
Remember, choose your words carefully, Maury.
رهينة.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
I will get bored. You won't like that.
اوكي.
Cashier's booth. That'll do.
Cashier's
Just
booth.
need to take out the guard first.
بعد في شيء. اتوقع راح ننزل على هذا.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
سوقه. لا ما بس. Batman is here. يلا. ايش ولا كلمة.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
زين وبعدين.
Batman, we can't get in. The front covered by gunmen and
لا
they've got the
خلكم.
back barricaded with blackjack
خلنا ننظف
tables.
بعدين تدشوا.
How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears.
شاحن هجوم.
What's the best course of action?
اضربهم بالغير. Okay.
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane.
No,
لا.
I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
يلا عديت. مسوي له السهم تحت. يلا روح هذا واحد. بس.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in.
تعال خلنا نثبت تعال.
Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage!
الرهينة مسدس. بس. يلا.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
يلا باتمان. تبي. يلا. سوقه.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero.
أنا أشوف دائما نفسي إن أنا أحسن أكيد يعني.
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. Oh, you have to be kidding.
So good.
Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Whoops. او الاسلوبون. والله بوكسة بس. عاش جاردن.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Oh no.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
You thought that stunt with Mori would cover your escape. I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet. Nothing I've seen so far suggests you will.
الحين أسطرك بس. هذا لكم المفروض انه ميت اصلا.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
والله نعود. الوايرات هذه وقفت الكرة. خلاص باتمان نزل.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
هذا شنو بعد؟ خلينا نشوف.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
بطل الصندوق. طبعا نفحص كل شيء هني. نسوي فحص.
Your days are numbered, bat freak.
We'll
see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The result, all told.
اوكي هذا يعني
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Different is on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I don't know who you think you are, but I don't like your attitude.
Who I think I am? Oh, I know I'm your new best friend.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
Okay,
I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald
هذه فكرة جيدة.
We could do great things together if we joined forces.
هذه فكرة
Seems
جيدة.
that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
Don't be too hasty, Batman. The agency has a rep for being ruthless.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I noticed, all right. Just like I noticed you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder. But he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course, I...
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call.
ما أحب التهديد أنا ما أحب أحد يهددني. باي يلا عطوا باي كذي. اللي صار الساعة 7 صباحا. اوكي
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al.
مشكور ألفريد.
I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
كلاسيك. أي كلاسيك.
Can't go wrong with the classics.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
أشوف بعدين.
Harvey Dent.
هذا هارفي طبعا كان صديق فوز.
In the end, Harvey couldn't make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin. He's in Arkham Asylum now, with the rest of the criminally insane.
كان إرهابي. اوكي خلصنا من هذيل. والله ايش السالفة يا حبيبي وقف.
Selina. She'll stay away if she knows what's good for her.
ستعود مرة ثانية يعني لها ردة بس مو الحين يعني.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
اوكي ألفريد تعبان شكله.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce.
شكرا يا بروس.
It'll pass. Working always helps.
ملفات الوكالة وملفات ريدلر.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
Okay.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long.
Falcone راح وخلص.
Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this. The agency realized Riddler was still alive and orchestrated a prison break at Peña.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
Okay. His victims are the ones who need help.
I'll concede you have a point.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
خلينا نشوف شنو داخل.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
اتوقع راح احطه هني. انا ما في اسطوانه غير هذا.
Needle. A record needle.
اوبا تسجيل. يعني يطلع يمكن فويس او شيء.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound?
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Lucius, وينه?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is.
Tiffany طبعا ابنة السابق.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
وتشتغل معه يعني. هو يشتغل بعد مع البوس. حلو.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
سيكون عند البوس.
Good hunting, Bruce.
يقول له صيد جيد أنا. Good hunter.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect. With you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with
okay.
Lucius.
هذه مع Oswald يعني.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
تبي تعرف كل شيء.
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around
ليس
the
من
office.
شأنك شيء.
Why, Regina?
مو
You're
شغلك.
prying.
Sorry, I didn't mean to overstep. Forget I asked. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
يبدو رائع. حرفي هذا.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your back.
عدل يا حبيب.
But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
هذا أتوقع يعني يبطل الألغاز أو يفك الألغاز، يحل الألغاز اللي عند ريدلر.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help.
Not yet.
If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
تماما بس. زين بطلت المفروض انتوا تبطلونها يعني.
Would you look at that? Micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What?
Okay.
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
لو ادري مو طاقكس يعني.
Tiffany?
بنت هذا الخال.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. so hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
أنا أعطتني إياها هدية.
Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on? Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
ديفني ناجحة بالمركز الأول بالهندسة.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that incident with the China.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
دلوع البنت.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
Well, do you know what she wants, Lucius? It's not for us to decide her future.
That's fair. It's just that our work means a great deal to me. I'd like to share that with her.
Let's put a pin in this for now. I think we've got enough on our plates. Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
قطع على صخر.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Is this going to take long? It's not really a good time.
I'm afraid this meeting isn't optional.
You'll just have to put up with us for a few minutes.
قلت لكم ما يعني الوقت مو مناسب يعني خلاص. تعالوا وقت ثاني.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
طبعا أكيد يمثلني.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. I'm sorry that didn't last. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
طبعا خشيت الاسطوانة عشان لا يشوفونه.
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham?
بكيف يعني.
Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
أوه أنا غلطان إني رديت.
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Well, I'm sorry. I think you were in the wrong place. You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter.
Yeah.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise. A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city.
عارف يا معودة صار في جنون العظمة.
You've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm not sure how this conversation is going.
This probably isn't gonna help. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared.
هذا لما كانوا
John was
بالسجن
discharged
يعني.
from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since.
هو الجوكر فيقول أنا كنت بس مجرد.
Why would you think that?
He listed you
إني بوقف
as his
المشاجرة
emergency
اللي بينه
contact.
وبين اللي معاه.
Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Sounds like something a crazy person would do.
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so.
Okay.
Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think you're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
I am calling my lord. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
روحي.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking about? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
Lucius, just stay calm, okay? I'm gonna get you out of here.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
شكله راح يموت هذا.
Just we really made a difference, didn't we?
هلا بالحبيب يا هلا. حياك الله.
Lucius. Lucius! No!
صبحك الله بالخير شلونك؟
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an
industrial
industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of three at Divinity Church this Sunday.
ممكن ياخذ وقت على يعني بين الكتابة وبين الصوت ف إن شاء الله وصلت الفكرة هذه. تفضل اسأل.
Lucius, you're at the center of everything we do.
He was truly one of a kind. I don't know what we'll do without him. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
سيعاني ريدلر.
Don't worry,
Okay.
I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend
شيء
the
سهل
rest of his
ما يبي له
life
شيء
behind
يعني.
bars.
أنا راح أقول لك
Glad to see
عنه
your
بعد
sense
شوي
of duty
يعني.
still reigns supreme.
سهل ما يبي له شيء يعني.
It won't bring
من نفس السوني نفسها يعني. بس بشرط تكون يعني رابط اليوتيوب مع السوني.
Lose her father in such a
وراح أقول لك عنها
way.
بعد شوي يعني. لأن أنا هذه بسويها الحلقة و
She can use all the support she
بس
can
ذكرني
get.
فيها عادي. أنا راح أقول لك عنها بعد شوي.
Hey, Tiffany.
أو شلون الطريقة اللي راح تسويها.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
نو في مكان أفضل. أوكي نو في مكان أفضل.
Maybe.
لازم بعد أواسيها شوي.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter.
الله يرحمه ما يشوف
Just
شر.
thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
كان أبوك يعني
More
إنسان
important than
شهم.
family.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
خلاص يبا قلنا لك أبوك مهم ما تقلبين علي.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
ما أدري يعني. مسكينة تفني هذه.
Trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Okay.
For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
قلت لك ما يبي له شيء. تربط اليوتيوب مع السوني
What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him?
Habib.
Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
كنت أعتقد أنك أنا أكذب عليها على أساس لا تأخذ فكرة عني.
You have to believe me. I would never put Lucius in harm's way.
أنا أقول لك يعني يا صديقي.
I'm so sorry.
تربط اليوتيوب مع السوني وما يبي له شيء وانت داش اللعبة طيق شير.
Just don't know who to blame.
وفي الاعدادات راح تصير تكون الاعدادات على يسارك.
I miss him so much.
تدش اعدادات البث وتصير وياك تشتغل عادي تلقائي. فهمت علي؟
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce.
الله 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 الله. ايش فيها اذنه بروس؟
I'm so sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
Oh, Joker.
For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely... Whoa. What the heck?
Bruce, what's going on? You know this guy?
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Huh. Occasionally.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
You think this is funny? My friend is dead.
I got it wrong, didn't I? Damn it!
Hey, keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right?
الهدية طلعت من اللي من ريدلر طلعت من الجوكر نفسه.
It's been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
Many things to many different people. One thing remains consistent.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
So many points in your lives. And now,
أبيك تسكت بس عشان لا تفضحنا.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot riding on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This here between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd.
اوكي ابي اشوف شو تسوي.
Or so I thought.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said I mean your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, that much to you? Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I stayed my welcome here.
سوالفه ما تخلص.
Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so
هلا حبيبي صباح الخير يا هلا.
I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
خلينا نشوف شو اللي يصير الحين.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
اوكي خلينا نروح الحين نشوف مكانهم وين.
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
اوكي ما نشوف شر.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh?
She
moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
المكان اذكر شايف هذا بالفيلم اتوقع ما اذكر اي فيلم والله.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation.
اشياء كذي
ونطلع exactly cozy.
Let's see what we can learn.
اوكي الدرون وينه؟
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
شخص ما يحتفظ بسجل الصور.
Damn it! It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
زين لحظة ما ابي اصعد. ابي ارجع شلون في شغلة ما اخذتها. ما يصير. اوه هالمكان.
Give me a good honest crack house any day. Oh.
Sure.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
شكله يعني في صوت انفجار أو.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't
تلقائي أكيد بيدور المساعدة يعني.
Damn it. Me either.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
Oh, مقطعين أصابع.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play
along.
along.
ريدلر قاعد يسوي لهم يعني الحين الغاز.
اتوقع
بيسوي لهم فيلم الحين بس عاد شنو ما ادري. الحين نطابق.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
ماذا يقصد ما أدري. شو اسأله؟
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
يعني ممكن أطبخك هنا داخل. شوف هذا. أتوقع هذا هني أصابع.
The figures were severed after he caught fire. The figures were severed after he caught fire. Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy. ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
الله هذا ريدلر مسوي لهم قصة. زين.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
اوكي. هذا لغز اتوقع.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood.
شكله هذا هني أصابع.
We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer at one of these safes.
أيوة.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
بعد. في شيء هني.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive. We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find. I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Insane.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Hold up, Batman. The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection. That's an agency-issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
بعد في شيء.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
قربت.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here. Mori. He sold technology to Riddler.
I talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
بس خلاص.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently they don't like his beef.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each
يعني
other.
كثرة السوالف تغث يعني. خلاص.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
يلا عاد. هذا وين نحطه؟ اوكي. اتوقع. اتوقع صوب الشبكة. اتوقع. ماكو شيء.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in. No connection here. Another dead end. I need to keep looking. No connection there. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
حلو حلينا هذه. بعد.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it.
حلوة الشغلة هذه يعني.
Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers, and there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it.
Hola.
Heat's rising, Batman. Ah! Wrong way! That's what that agent did.
كان خاش ريال باتمان.
It'll buy me more time.
اي بعد انت قاعد تقول
Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Don't worry, Jim. I'm not going to lose this game.
I'm not so sure. But if you say a thing, you usually do it.
يلا. خش جوا. وخد الحمام السونة ده.
Heat's rising, Batman.
تراي. يلا.
Hurry the hell up already.
ليش مو راضي؟ ليش ما راضي يتحرك؟ قاعد اطق اكس.
It's like a goddamn oven.
ولع باتمان يعني. تحرك. ولع.
I'm breaking you the hell out of there if you don't figure this out now.
زين شو اسوي يا قاعد اطق اكس والله. يولع. قاعد اطق اكس بس مو راضي. ما ادري ايش السالفه. خلنا اقول يلا ساعدني.
It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way.
احتاج لمساعدتك شويه.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Heat's rising, Batman.
Okay.
Hurry the hell up already.
Almost make out a message.
يلا.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle!
Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
يلا go. حلو.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now.
يلا خلينا
A
نشوف.
signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see where the man who doesn't compromise actually draws his lines. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
بداية اللعبة. Game on. يلا نروح نشوف الحين بدأ الحماس الحين باللعبة.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
طبعا هذه آخر حلقة أنا راح أنزلها.
What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors.
نغير شوي.
But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower,
ثانية.
you got to level with
راح أنزل عن.
You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
راح أنزل عن شو اسمه. لا يمكن أخبار.
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better about this. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
يبقى عادي عادي. أوه. ليش مربط يدينا هذا؟
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce. I'm sorry. Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
طلع الدرون.
He's hacked their cell phones. He can pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
هذا الحين نطلع شو اسمه كل العملاء يعني الموجودين مع ريدلر. اتوقع هذا هني
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Actually, Al, I'm gonna do this part on my own. Why don't you get us some tea while we work?
Well, if you insist, Bruce.
لأنه صاير في مرض ألفريد يعني ممكن لما يشوف الأشياء هذه.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
الحين الفويس هذا أتوقع إنه.
I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal, and then match up the points found in both sound files.
Dwayne. Batman?
شلون هذا؟
Dwayne.
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Dwayne. Tiffany.
These are definitely not the same. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
خلنا نسمعهم كلهم.
Bruce. Enterprises.
Nope. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
The sable. Dwayne.
Nope. The two sounds have to be the same.
خلاص نبي اللي يقول بروس.
Bruce.
أيوة. بروس تيفاني. اوكي اربط الاشياء اللي فوق مع اللي تحت.
Enterprises.
شركات.
Bruce.
Nope.
ما تصير.
Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Enterprises. Riddler.
No match. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Bruce. Bruce.
The waveforms match.
حلو. Tiffany.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
حلو.
There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. They'll on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, He may decide to launch indiscriminately, but with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
إلى ريدلر إلى أروح بشخصية باتمان. بشخصية باتمان أتوقع أحسن. شخصية باتمان.
I'll talk to Eli. It'll be nice to catch up. Tell Waller I'm on my way.
والله جلد السيارة جلد.
Oh, Batman. Gordon's in briefing the deputy ops. I'm sure I'd want to know you were here. Waller's agency people commandeered the whole precinct. Pretty much moved in. They give you any trouble, I'll straighten them out. Running around like they own the place. They got no respect for the way we do things.
You have Eli Nabel in custody. Take me to him.
Nabel's my prisoner, not hers.
Says who?
4 of my agents went missing, including Agent Avesta. I don't have time for a pissing contest.
Your agents are missing?
We believe Riddler took them. If the body you found in his workshop is anything to go by, we don't have much time. Riddler warned us the last time we nearly caught him in Sudan. Said he'd hit back if we got too close.
You seem rattled, Waller. Surprised to see you lose your cool.
Not much use for sentimentality in our business, Batman. but you'd be wrong to assume I don't care about my people. Riddler's lieutenant hasn't given us a damn thing. I'm hoping you'll have better luck making him talk.
That's why I'm here.
Come on, then.
Come on.
Just remember, the commissioner likes things by the book.
Gordon told me you talked to Riddler in the workshop. You say anything I should know?
I take it Gordon mentioned my connection to Lucius Fox.
Fox? No, he didn't. But now a lot of things make sense. Doesn't matter right now. We gotta put the screws on Nabel. You know, I saw what you did to Carmine Falcone last year. If you impaled a 60-year-old man on a spike of rebar, well, you'll know how to deal with this punk.
What's your point?
Use any means necessary. As long as you get Nabel to tell us where Riddler is. My agents' lives are at risk. The gloves have to come off.
I'll get him to talk. My way, not yours.
I don't care how you do it, as long as it gets done. Meet your new interrogator, Eli. I believe you two have met before. Get up and get in that goddamn chair. Probably best to keep this off the record. Unless you prefer me to leave it on. If you're worried what Gordon might think.
I've got nothing to hide. From Gordon or anyone else.
Need anything else?
I'm good. Work with me, Eli. Maybe I can help you in return.
I'm so glad you're here.
Okay.
These people, they ain't cops. They ran the cops off. But I heard about you. You'll keep them, keep her from killing me. Riddler said you had rules against that. Against killing.
He's right about that, Eli.
I don't deserve this.
What do you deserve?
I don't know. A lawyer? A trial? Basic human rights?
Then tell me where he is.
I can't.
We don't have time for carrots, Batman. Only thing moving this mule is a big old stick. You get me?
I'm getting there, Waller. Just working up to it.
Good. Then I'll let you do your job.
Where is he, Eli?
I already said I can't tell you. And I said it 1,000,000 times to the guys before.
يا أخي طقه ولا شيء.
The only thing I'm more scared of than dying is pissing him off. You've seen his machines. He can hurt you in ways they don't got names for.
Riddler just dabbles in pain, Eli. I've turned pain into an art form.
You don't understand. Riddler has a plan that no one can stop. You can't beat him. He studied you too well. And the agency? They don't have a chance. He can destroy them anytime he wants with a phone call.
He's talking about the signal, Bruce. He has no idea you protected the agent's phones.
There's no one that can save me if I cross him.
Give him up, and I'll make that danger go away. No one else has to die.
There's no getting away from him. He can be anywhere with his signal.
Bruce, his fear of Riddler is too great. You have to get in his head somehow.
There's nothing you can do, Batman.
No, Eli. You are wasting my time. And I'm out of patience. Where's he hiding?
He's on a ship. In Gotham Bay.
What ship?
The Lady of Dublin. He's
خلينا
launching the missiles there
الأول
too.
طاق قبرك.
What the hell, Batman? What have you done?
The Lady of Dublin.
What you did to him. How could you? How could you hurt him like that? Honestly, I can't see him recovering from head trauma like that.
Spare me your judgments, Detective. I have a job to do, and I don't have the luxury of scruples.
Scruples aren't a luxury. They're a necessity. They're what make us the good guys.
Sometimes good is just another word for ineffective, Detective. It's all about a means to an end.
You're a monster.
Yeah. But he's my monster.
الحين نروح الريدلر بالسفينة طبعا. شوف شنو وضع ريدلر هذا. مسخة بصراحة. ريدلر مسخة.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
شنو؟ يلا روح تحت.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this.
Why not Riddler?
Noise again, are we? Agent. What was your name?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen.
اوكي. نروح نمشي على الراحة يعني ولا شنو؟
Then you'll see what this is all in aid of. You agency imbeciles really...
We found him.
اوكي هذاكو.
You and your boss...
Your interrogation of Riddler's man produced solid intelligence. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Then it's hard to blame individuals for institutional incompetence.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Agents of Vesta and Blake are likely among them, based on what Waller told us.
I'll give it to you. You're relentless.
A good spot for cover.
Satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon, of course.
Oh, مسدس لو عندي.
They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that. You think? I'm sure you can understand. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me? It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
معقولة ما اسمعوا الصوت؟ اوكي راح.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Don't want him raising an alarm. I'll move when he isn't looking.
شو اللي صار؟ اختفى باتمان شلون؟ اوكي هذا جلتش اتوقع. جلتش صار اللي صار. اتوقع جلتش لانه ما في شيء، ما في حركة اصلا باللعبة نهائي. اوكي القائمة الرئيسية موافق. نشوف شو الوضع. نرد الحلقة نفسها. اتوقع نفس المكان بعد. اتوقع يعني انا اتوقع نفس المكان يعني ما اوكي اوكي ارتو علتو.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to
هو
make me
مسوي
roll
هالفرق هذا
over.
عشان يوصل باتمان عنده.
Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
هذه ما ودي اساعدها بصراحة. شو اسوي يا
Thanks, Batman. Are you all right?
جميعكم بخير. لغز الحين.
Oh God, not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Poor Eli held out longer than I expected, but I knew he'd give me up eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Hard to do that when you're in a cage. Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens! I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who doesn't have to compromise will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I?
Lois.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that!
Please, don't let him die. Say it!
I need an answer. Or click, click, click!
I'll give you the answer, but only if you free us.
You don't get it. I make the rules, not you!
Please, no!
Avesta, please! Please!
Blake! Oh my god, Blake!
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
اوكي كل هذا راح يسوي.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
هذا ترى هو رافع ايده هذاك بيضيق يعني.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing? No!
صواريخ غرتها هالانفجار هذا الصغير كان يفجر المدينة.
Impossible.
غير ممكن. تعرفني أنا
You think you're clever, don't you? You don't.
بعد تقول راح توقف.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one, right?
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
فكرهم يعني خلاص بحتك هذه ما تفجر بقالة.
This can't be happening.
بس اتوقع الحين كذي خلاص ما راح يتنسى.
Batman, Lake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages.
You can't punish yourself for their loss. None of this is your fault.
Thank you, Batman. Despite the cost, at least we've got Riddler in custody.
لا تنسون اللايك والسبسكرايب والسوالف والحركات الطيبة.
It's over, Riddler.
هذا خلاص انتهى الحين.
Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler.
والله خطاك
All
خطواك
blame is on you.
يا أخي الترجمة.
And so are the consequences.
Is it? You came at me, remember? Not the other way around. And to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good.
ياخذون حقهم.
They deserve it. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here. They broke the pact.
The pact?
يلا لهني انا اوقف وان شاء الله عاد نكمل وقت ثاني. طبعا هي خالصة الحلقة خلصت الحين ماكو شيء.
Lock the ship down. radio for more medics.
فترقبوا فيفا ان شاء الله راح انزل عن فيفا و شو اسمه
Riddler, is he?
اي لعبه راح تنزل جديده راح اخذها يعني ان شاء الله وراح
I hope it was worth it, Batman.
Worth it.
Riddler's a damn corpse.
نوقف.
One of Waller's agents is dead.
وان شاء الله
We're not getting a shred of usable testimony out of Eli Naval. Not if he scared him half to death in my custody. You went behind my back with Waller and buried the investigation in the process. This is beyond the goddamn pale. What were you thinking? How could you undermine me like that?
Stopping Riddler saved lives, Gordon. Everything I did was a means to an end.
Leaving me to clean up a lawsuit and a PR mess. The trust between us, it's gone. Our partnership is over. No more sharing evidence. No more squad car backup. The GCPD can't support you anymore.
If this is the way you want it, fine. I don't have time for this.
And that's that. I just want to know how we got to such a messed up place.
You're supposed to be the one with the answers, Commissioner. Way I see it, Batman took initiative getting a confession from Naval. You, on the other hand, Gordon, well, you've been 2 steps behind Riddler from the start.
That is not fair.
This mess here, that's on you. Batman's had his priorities straight, but you...
Now wait a damn minute.
Your stonewalling the agency has screwed us all.
My thoughts exactly. If you spent less time complaining, maybe you'd get more done.
You son of a... After all the things we went through together?
That's enough, Commissioner. Consider it a kindness I don't just straight up get you demoted.